Alright, so we're back. I believe episode 48. Eric's Got Games. Now, this is going to be a pretty big video, so I just have a promise. I promise it's going to be good. A lot of this is stuff I've gotten for like the last month plus. The reason why I've been putting off doing it is because I wanted to see if I could space it out, maybe make several videos, but I've come to the conclusion this is how it's going to go from now on. This, like I said, episode 48. Episode 50 will be the last time I do Eric's Got Games. Why? I think 50 is a good number to cap it off at, and if I do decide to do anything like that in the future, it'll just be like, hey, this is what I got. But mainly it's because I want to free up that and work on other things, and a lot of that's very incomplete right now, especially because now me and the missus are talking about moving. So a lot of my effort's going to be focused on that, at least starting like midsummer. So just know that the Erik Got Games, episode 50 is going to officially be the last main episode. However, there may be little shorts that I show off some cool stuff that I find in the future. And we'll go from there. As far as what I'm going to be doing, it's all really kind of up in the air. I did want to address something I've noticed with my channel. Because I have not been able to put a lot of real time and energy into it, I've noticed that I've seen a drop off in views and responses, and I understand. I myself have not been the greatest as far as replying back and staying on top of other people's content. A lot of that is because I watch a lot of it on PS4, so I don't really have the option to necessarily... It doesn't give you the option to reply back, at least not that I've seen. I've been looking and looking, and it won't give you it. So, in that sense, I have not been doing the greatest. So, I've noticed that a lot of people that did watch no longer watch, and my numbers are really, really low. So, all I can try to do now is to try and get at least a video or two out a week, and keep it consistent, and hopes that, the people who do enjoy what I put out there, still willing to stick around, and we'll see what happens from here. With that being said, I'm kind of done with the, if you throw me a like, I'll throw you a like, or I'm not necessarily sub for sub, but when you get an influx of new people in a Facebook group, you're inclined to want to do that, and I am to a degree, but I've basically just gone through getting rid of 50 people I was subscribed to that had no inclination to want to be involved whatsoever. I still watch other people's videos. Just know that if I don't comment, if I'm subscribed to you, there's a good chance I've watched your video. If I'm not watching your playthrough, it's probably because I don't want spoilers. So, to anyone that is currently playing the new Mortal Kombat, Red Dead, or Resident Evil 2, it's because I was avoiding spoilers. So, just know that. Alright, let's get into it. I got a box full of stuff. And the cool part is that a lot of this stuff was actually given to me and my wife. So, we'll start off with the not game stuff. And there's going to be sprinkled all throughout here. So, bear with me. I have seasons 5, 6, 7, and 8 of Big Bang Theory. And I got these at Goodwill. They were selling these for $4.99 a piece. These particular ones I got half off, so I ended up paying $10 for these, and I got seasons 1 through 4 also at Goodwill, and I did have to pay $5 a piece for those. So I paid $30 for 8 seasons. I'm not sure if that's all of them, but for some reason, a lot of people really hate Big Bang Theory. Now, I get it. It was a cool thing for a while for everyone to get into. But, the biggest misconception about that show is that people were like, oh, nerds geeks don't talk like that. I'm like, that's BS. I can't tell you how many times me and my close friends from high school and now even would literally sit around in public and have ridiculously stupid conversations over who would beat who in a fight, or who is more, you know, who's a better female warrior, or like stupid stuff like that. So in that sense, yes, a lot of the humor is very scripted, and a lot of the characters really get on you, but to me, it's a fun show, and if you don't like it, I understand. It's not a top show for me, but it is enjoyable. Got this from GameStop, because GameStop, I usually find really good deals at GameStop, because I know where to look. They had a markdown on some of their manuals, and this was about like several weeks after Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, and this was marked half off, and that is the Player's Guide for RDR2, and I got it for $15. I haven't opened it yet, and a lot of that it's due to the fact I really haven't played too much of the game. I don't know what it is. I really haven't had a whole lot of drive to want to play it, and just a lot of it is I have a backlog I'm trying to get through, and it's taken me forever. And again, you know, with trying to get this place uncluttered and me working, and you fall behind. You fall behind. Anyway, moving on. We got some awesome comics here. We have Robin, Son of Batman, Volume 1. We have Constantine, Volume 1 and 2. And I got these all from Ollie's. They were, I think, yep, they're all $3.99 each. And then the last thing I got was Injustice, Year 2, Volume 1. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Injustice, comic story can do a much better job. Let's move this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Injustice is an Elseworld story. It's not canon with the current DC universe. And basically, if you've played the video games, there's your rough idea. I don't want to spoil any of it, but pretty much it's basically in a giant civil war amongst the heroes. And it's really, really good. I would say better than the Civil War Marvel did, but I don't want to. Check it out for yourself. So I got each one of those for $4 a piece at Ollie's. No real order here. Got Sons of Anarchy Seasons 1 and 2, also at Goodwill. These were half off, so I paid $5 for both of these. Combined, $5 combined. Let's see. I got a copy of... apparently this is a limited collector's edition, Dennis Leary. The complete Dennis Leary, No Cure for Cancer, Lock and Load, and more. So I believe this has his 2 stand-up specials plus additional content he did. Did pay $3 for this, which is fine. I grew up listening and watching Dennis Leary, so that's pretty cool. So if anyone has any information on that, please let me know. I got Superman Doomsday. Paid $2 for that. It's pretty much the same as the comic. That was the first, I believe, the first official animated movie based after the comic line, which is pretty good. Let's see. Goodwill hooked me up with a couple of awesome Blu-rays for $3 a piece. We got Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, both Blu-ray. And the best part about both of these is that they are both still sealed. That's a series I'm going to have to get into really soon. For $2, also on Blu-ray, we got Justice League Doom. Anything I can do to increase that Blu-ray collection, especially if it's DC. Can't say no to that. Let's see. These I just got because I noticed that we didn't have the first or second movie, and my wife is a fan of them. I got Narnia, the 4-disc extended edition for the first movie, and this thing is freaking massive. Apparently, it's a sought-after collector's item. Paid $5 for this, and Prince Caspian. That's the second Narnia movie. All right, what else we got here? Got a couple CDs here, both Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Both me and my wife are huge fans of them. Got these for a couple bucks a piece. It's pretty much metal Christmas music, and if you haven't heard it, check it out right now. You might have even heard it on the radio, like the more rock focused Christmas songs. It's all instrumental. Go check it out. There's really cool stuff. Let's see. All right, we got a few more movies, and then we got a whole bunch of games. So it's good stuff. I managed to find, I believe this was $7.99, and it's a copy of Halloween on Blu-ray, and I got it from Family Video because they always sell these things super cheap. If you have a Family Video in your area and you like to get movies on the cheap, I recommend, if you have not been there, go and check it out. They're always doing deals on movies. If you're a Marvel fan, be careful. They have sections dedicated to like sequels and prequels. They don't really sell them out. But I was able to get this and a bunch of other movies for super cheap. And I actually got this bundled with a game and paid about $13 for both, and we'll see that in a little bit. But solid Halloween movie from what I've seen. I have not watched the full thing. I've only seen clips, and I'm glad with the direction they went in this movie, which opens up a sequel, which I'm all for. Let's see. Got Ready Player One. This is the trifecta, the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the digital copy. Read the book. I was very turned off from the movie based on the previews and the little snippets they put on TV to advertise the movie. I then since saw the movie, and honestly, it's good. It's a good movie. Granted, it's not a faithful adaptation of the book. But honestly, if it was, the movie would be a 4-hour movie. So, it's good for what it is, and it's an enjoyable movie. So, for all the haters out there that simply hate on it because it's not the same as the book, let's be honest. If you're going to do that, you might as well start hating on the It movie that came out in 2017, because that wasn't faithful to the book either, if you know what I mean. I got 3 more movies here. All these I got at Goodwill. I think I paid altogether $6 for all of them, and that is a copy of the first Halloween, which is awesome. Hi, sweetie. The first Halloween, hard to find these on DVD, and really hard to find these on VHS. That's what I'm looking to do, is increase my horror VHS collection. I got an unopened copy of My Cousin Vinny. Anyone who's never seen this movie, you are missing out. My daughter's trying to get around the tripod. Oh boy. Incoming. Hi. But yeah, awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, recommend check it out. And something I hardly ever see on DVD at all. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, this thing is busted. Alright. No, let go. Say hi. Hi. Okay. Found a copy of Toy Story at Goodwill. I know, never see those at Goodwill. I might see the third one, maybe even the second one. I never see the first one. It's a little used, it's a little scratched up, but DVDs, along with PS2 games, they can stand the test of time. And I didn't feel like having to pay $20, $25, or $30 for some master master collector's edition. So, she's pretty excited about it. Nope, over here. So that's going to do it for that. Then we got the games. You want to help me with that too? Alright. Starting with 2 games. Yeah. Okay. With that Halloween on Blu-ray that I got, I also paired it with this PS3 game, Dark Souls. And they are currently selling all of their PS3 stuff for $4.99 each. So if you can get in there and get it, do it quickly. So I got this and that Halloween for pretty cheap. There you go, honey. Went to GameStop and I got Shadow of the Tomb Raider, a special Steelbook edition, and a copy of Resident Evil 2. I actually just beat this game. It's fantastic. Claire's campaign's it's a little tough as nails, but Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's really tough, but maybe when I get through Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that'll be next. No. What else do we got here? Went to Thrifty Shopper, which is a little rare, only because they get really crazy with their prices. And oh dear. Oh, please stop. Alright. Only because they get really inflated with their prices. So for $4 each, and yes, I did have to pay $4 each, I got a copy of Rampage Total Destruction on GameCube. But for these, I couldn't really say no. Worms 3D, which I'm pretty excited about. Anyone who's played the Worms series, you know how awesome these are. And the best one in here is a copy of Star Fox Adventures on GameCube. I actually don't think it's that bad of a game, but haters gonna hate, I guess. Oh, I forgot this. Season Hope Go Under. Go Under. No. I got Season 1 of Metalocalypse. I got that at Goodwill for $2. Hi, you gonna stay put? Maybe now you can understand why it's been taking me a while to get these videos. Exactly, you don't sound crazy at all. Let's see. We'll do that one a little bit. These are all got at a flea market. And I think grand total, I paid $20 for all of them. I don't exactly remember the increments of what they are, but they are Midway Arcade Treasures 3, Spawn Armageddon. Honestly, I got it just because it was made by Namco. I got a copy of Jak 3, which is what I needed to complete that collection. There you go, just throw it in there. I got a copy of Xenosaga, which is great. I needed to replace my last one. My last one, I believe, was a Greatest Hits version. And the big deal of them all, the $5 gem, and this is the only one I remember the price on. It was a copy of Demon Souls. Stop! No. It's a copy of Demon Souls on PlayStation 3. Got it for $5. I never see that anywhere. Thank you. I never see that anywhere. I never see that anywhere for any less than like $20. Neither has she, man. Now, the next one was actually sent to me from a friend. Was actually sent to me by a friend who we were trying to work out a deal for games, and this deal kind of coincided with another deal, so he said, you know what? Why don't you just pay me for what the shipping's going to cost for me to send it to you, and we'll call it a day. And I only paid the shipping, which was a copy of Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. But when I opened it up, when I opened it up, he also threw in He also threw in a copy of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. But, folks, there's more. He threw in a couple of Magic the Gathering cards. Bristling Hydra. And Curator of Mysteries, which is super awesome. That is going into my gift collection. I do not sell gifts. And I messaged him, and he goes, oh, yeah, enjoy, man. You know, happy... good times and all that, which was super awesome. Neil, if you're watching, thank you. Fine, you can play with it. The last thing here, the last goodies, these were all freebies that were given to me and Sarah because of her coworker. No! Her coworker had just upgraded to a Nintendo Switch. They had a bunch of old Wii games that they were trying to get rid of. They gave a picture to Sarah. Sarah then sent that picture to me, and we had our pick of 5 of them. These are the 5 that we chose. We got a copy of New Super Mario's Wii, which is a fantastic game. No, no, no. We got Mario Kart Wii. We got Super Paper Mario. We have an incomplete copy of Zelda Twilight Princess for the Wii. And the last one in there is a copy of Mario Party 9 for the Wii. And like I said, we offered to give them money. They said no, mainly because I guess the kid who owned the Switch had seen her baby pictures, and he wanted to do something nice for us, and said, here's some Wii games for you all to play when she gets old enough. And I was genuinely touched by that. That was really, really nice, and I wanted to give them a little something, but they said no, just take that. I offered to buy the rest off of them, but I guess they were gonna. No, it's not Baby Shark. No, honey. But yeah, I wanted to give him something. He persisted, and they were really cool about it. So that's gonna do it for this video. That's episode 48. We got 2 more to go, and then Eric's Got Games is officially going to be retired, and that'll be it. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Did I do good? Did I overpay on something? Is there something else I should be looking out for that I might have missed? You let me know, and until next time, I will see you later.